Well, howdy. Well, hello there. Welcome. Trey Xavier here. Sit down and have yourself a nice sweet tea. On today's edition of Gear God's Quality Control, we're going to be taking a look at the MixPre 6M from Sound Devices. Y'all stick around.
Nashville, Tennessee, Trey Dog and Handsome Kyle back in the saddle again. We're gonna burn if we don't get some protection from that mean old southern sun. So we're looking for hats, but not just any old hats. Big cowboy hats. Cowboy hats, big cowboy hats. Yeah! Big cowboy hats, big cowboy hats. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What are we gonna do, Kyle? What are we gonna do if we can't find them hats? We're gonna die like chicken, breaded and fried to a crisp. We're gonna burn, burn, Jason!
The MixPre 6M is a 12-channel field recorder and USB interface with 4 mic preamps, overdub and monitoring capabilities, and a touchscreen interface that records to an SD card. All right, first of all, let's crack this bad boy open and see what's inside. All right, oh, it's all sort of vacuum sealed, look at that. Contained within, something I'm seeing a lot of lately, multiple plugs for different types of outlets. Extraordinarily handy. All they gotta do is send one of these kits everywhere in the world, and then you can also take it anywhere in the world. So, got every kind of plug you could possibly need. Power supply that you can load them into. 5 volts. The actual MixPre 6 itself. I'm really doing a bang-up job over here. Okay. Wow, look at that. This thing is super compact. For some reason I was expecting it to be a little bit larger. This is like perfect for my needs. This is a great size. All right, we got 2 XLR preamps in each side. This is where your card goes in. Oh, here's the battery pack. Looks like 4 AA's. Don't know how long it'll run on 4 AA's, but 1/8" headphone out. An aux in, a little headphone volume, gain knobs for each channel, all 4 channels, play, stop, record, and asterisk, good old asterisk. It's probably for something important, I don't know. We've got a screw mount, like a camera style mount, so you can mount it on a tripod. This looks like a camera shoe mount, like you could mount it on top of a camera, but I don't know how it comes out. Well, I guess that's what I'll find out. When Sound Devices asked if I'd be interested in reviewing this little guy, I jumped at the chance because I've been looking for an excuse for years to track a song on the floor of the NAMM show, and the MixPre was probably the perfect tool for the job. I've never used a field recorder before, so I was ready to bite off more than I could chew and jump in the deep end. The MixPre 6M is probably very intuitive as far as field recorders go, and it seems to have a bunch of features that others don't, but it's still a pretty steep learning curve for a first-timer. The M at the end of the name is for musician, as this model is aimed at the musician rather than like a movie sound guy or a found sound collector. So it has the ability to overdub and punch in and out, as well as some reverb and a metronome that are all accessible through the interface. The previous model had these features accessible only through a $99 app over Bluetooth, which this one does not have. There were a couple features I had trouble with, specifically monitoring my performance on the spot, which caused some problems during the tracking, and also differentiating the input gain from playback volume. These are all things that will come together once I have more experience and time with the unit, but these were the parts that, for me, weren't intuitive to access and control. I really like the MixPre's rugged build and clever use of space on such a small piece of equipment, and the ability to attach it to a camera tripod is pretty handy. You can sandwich it between your camera and your tripod easily for major convenience. You can power the MixPre multiple ways, including from a USB power bank or AA batteries, or the included wall plug. But if you're gonna use batteries, you should keep in mind that it's lithium or it's nothing, because regular AA batteries will give you 20 minutes of operation tops, and I learned that the hard way. I really like that the knobs light up different colors so that you can see from a mile away if you're getting signal, or if it's peaking. That's, to me, is a very ingenious little feature. I'm not really an expert on preamps, but I didn't experience any headroom problems with the onboard preamps, and the media materials for the unit claim that they are near unclippable, which is very, very important for capturing audio on the spot. While recording on the NAMM show floor, we tracked acoustic guitar, bass, vocals, and drums, and it didn't flinch at all. Overall, I'm very impressed with this unit, which retails for $799 and is relatively future-proof, with the ability to update the internal firmware as technology progresses. Thanks so much for watching, y'all. If you haven't already, gently mash that subscribe button for more reviews and original content, and I'll see you real soon. An accent doesn't mean anything except where you're from. And you can hear where I'm from, which is the South. Where in the South? It doesn't really matter. Because even within the South, to have this accent, you'd have to be close to 150 years old. Because nobody talks like this anymore, as far as I understand it. But it is really, it's majestic the way I talk. The manner in which I speak. Sort of like an aged Matthew McConaughey, you know, you understand? You'd be, hey, you got any weed? be much cooler if you did. You know what I love about high school girls? I keep getting older and they stay the same age. All right. An aged, cool Matthew McConaughey. People think he's cool. They never met me before, put me in a movie. I'm approximately 75 years old. I still whoop your ass, boy.